State of emergency has been issued by Select Chairperson Michael Lyons as of this morning. And at this time, the following streets are closed. Main Street at Central Fire, Millville at Millville Circle, Town Farm Road, Bluff Street Extension, Pleasant Street. Broadway is closed at the post office, Salem Depot at Veterans Road, Main Street at Mall Road and Pelham Road, Stiles Road, Brady Avenue, Clough Road, Westchester Road, Belmont Road, Emerson Way, LeMay Road, and of course areas around the Spigot River. At this point in time, there's no mandatory evacuation, but you are of course encouraged to leave, especially if you get a call from the fire department. We here at Salem Community Television also will continue to cover the events of the Salem Flood 2006. We have videographers, that is, out in the community taking video of the areas hardest hit by these floods. And of course, we'll bring you those as soon as possible. In the meantime, here's a video clip from Dr. LaBranch and Deputy Chief Paul Parisi.
This is Hank LaBranch, Town Manager in Salem, New Hampshire. Obviously, our conditions are pretty precarious at this point in time with respect to several areas within the community. Right now, if any residents are in need of attention, you do need to call the fire department. I'll give you a heads up. The Central Fire Station is pushed to the limits at this point in time, so if you're in North Salem, try to contact the station up there, or if you're over on the east side of town, you have South Station available to you as well. At noontime, the selectmen will be holding an emergency meeting for the purpose of receiving a full staff report on our conditions. What I can tell you at this point in time is that we have several roads that have been blocked off, main arteries, as well as those roads that people generally use to get around around Route 28 in particular. We will be monitoring those. We will also have Arlington Pond, which we are monitoring. We've been releasing in excess of 230 million gallons of water at this point in time, and this is, quite frankly, an all-time high for us. So please stay tuned for further information. Watch our cable network, CTV 17, for any helpful broadcasts with respect to road closures.
My name is Paul Parisi, Deputy Fire Chief for the Town of Salem. Today is Sunday, May 14th, 2006. It's approximately 11 o'clock in the morning. We're here to update you with a situation that's rapidly unfolding here in the Town of Salem. The Town of Salem is currently under a flood warning, specifically for the Spigot River. This means that the National Weather Service forecasts that the Spigot River will reach flood stage at some point in the next 48 hours. Up to this point, the fire department and the police department have partially evacuated 2 trailer homes, both on South Broadway, Cook's and Good Luck Trailer Park. There are multiple street closings in town at this time. In the event that you need assistance, we ask that if you do live in a low-lying area, that you begin to think about looking for a family or friend to stay with if you think that you may be in an area that may flood. Further, we would ask that if you need further assistance in any way, you can contact the fire department at 890-2200. We will do the best that we can to help you. We will have further information and updates as the Emergency Operations Center develops and a further plan of action is crafted. Thank you.
behind us is the Spigot River. And can you see it flooding? It's overflowing right now. It's overflowing the banks and into the parking lot. I'm sure some of these stores are going to be closed very shortly if they're still open now. We saw some balls and some debris going by, and all the rain gutters alongside of Route 28 are just floating with trash. So it's just a real washout. Right here at the Central Main Street Fire Station, and look what they've got behind us. It is completely flooded out. See, they can't evacuate. They're the emergency service, but they are really flooded out. The road in front of it is all blocked off from the fire station to the Kelly Library. Actually, it's probably blocked off from practically the corner of Route 28 and Route 97 and the Kelly Library. People are walking from place to place, and what a hardy bunch here in New England we are. But that's it from the Salem Fire Department, Main Street, Susan McLoughlin.
And we're right off of Commercial Street, which is on the idea of somewhere near Brookdale and Pelham Road. But we're going to continue our coverage, and it looks like we're going to have a lot of sights to see here. Thank you for joining us.
If we wait 1 second, my washing machine might be floating by with everything else.
That's unbelievable. Have you ever had this experience before?
We were flooded all winter, but nothing to this extent. It's been a wild year.
Where will you be going after this?
I'll be staying at a friend of mine's house down the street.
Wow.
And then we're going to be moving into closer to downtown Salem. Well, the bulkhead's over on the other side.
Well, just when I thought our tour was over, we have another spectacular sight for you. And this is an indication of what the conditions are right now, and we want to make sure that you see something like this, because safety is a big issue here. And we want to make sure that you stay at home if you can, unless it's an emergency. Well, that's it. This is the flood of 2006 in Salem, New Hampshire. And right now we're at Millville Street, and it's time to conclude the program. This is just part one, because we're going to be out again tomorrow. This is May 14th, 2006, and I'm Larry Seaman.